Good afternoon once more. I'm very grateful to be with you on this video clip that I'm going to make today. But today we'll be exploring the this topic, the human brain. Why I decided to explore the human brain is that I will take it into a different perspective so that we can really get a detailed understanding about it. Like now, what is a human brain? A human brain is human storage capacity that we use to process, we use to store information, and we use to implement what we stored. Now, let me give you a scenario of the human brain. When a woman and during the period of conception, the first 3 months, the brain starts developing. But though the brain starts developing at that time, but it develops all through life in the sense that it's a life process development. It develops through all phase of life to death. Though at the time in life, it did tolerate, mostly at the age of 65, where the processing systems, or you for it to be able to absorb information the way you want the storage, cannot be as effective as the way it's expected to be. But now, let's leave that. Why do I take the human brain? The human brain, why I decided to work on the human brain is that because as a man is in how he thinks, that is the way he is in his physical world. Now, if your human brain is corrupted with wrong information from your environment, wrong data that you got from wrong places, indirectly it will affect your brain. It will affect your ability of thinking. It will affect your ability of what you've processed in. A lot of us have brains, but we're not using it for the right thing. And then we keep troubling God to bless us. Now, God has given us brain to think, to store information, to use it to take dominion over this world. But I don't know why we are still troubling God to bless us when He has already blessed us with the earthly material things, with the worldly things for us to take authority over. One, the friends you keep and information you got from your friends that you process matters a lot. Education, skills that you've gained matters a lot. The environment you live in or you play around with matters a lot because what you nurture is what you save. So what I'm trying to say in an essence is that your brain is like a memory. It's either you delete what is not useful at this time and store what is useful, or learn new skills, new knowledge, new trade to replace the old data or information you've already stored in your brain. Because why you must do that and why you have to do that, we are not getting younger anymore. Time is not on our side. You have to store the right information. Yes, it is possible to do it. Identify a skill, identify a trade, identify a business, identify a pathway you want to go. Develop your habit of reading, develop your habit of learning. It will make a significant difference for you. Because if you are unable to do that and you are storing the negative things in your head or in your brain, indirectly, what will happen? Negative things has to come out in your personality because that is what you've stored in, which we call toxin. Because when you store toxic in your brain, oh come, you have to dish out toxic. And I'm using this opportunity to tell you that, like my previous video, I said, God never created you to fail. But the question is, ask yourself, what did you do with your brain? What information did you spend your time to upload on your brain? What have you stored on your brain memory? Is it something that is useful? Is it something that is irrelevant? Or is it something that is not profitable? So when you sit down and assess yourself I think it is better to replay it back, delete what is not necessary, and restore information that will take you to the glory and purpose that God has created you for. Yes, you have to create time in this regard, and it will help you because your brain is meant for you to think, is meant for you to store information, is meant for you to learn new skills to add. It meant to develop you. Then the question now is that why are you troubling God when He has given you every resources? He has given you a brain and He has given you opportunity for you to use your brain and become who God has created you to be. So the question is, I will leave you to think, I will leave you to process. What have you stored in your brain? What have you used your brain for? Have you overstressed your brain? Because stress on its own is not good for you. It affects you emotionally. Why are you stressed? You are stressed when your time are not managed properly. You are stressed because you are afraid, because you've not planned, because you've not used your brain the way you're supposed to look at it. Then now you're comparing life, that your life is not going towards the pathway that you really want it to go. But the question is that what you don't sow, how will you reap it? Even though you reap it, you can't manage it. Because why? You didn't sow for it. Because you didn't train your brain to do that. So life is not complex. It all depends on how you manage life. It all depends on the input you've put in life. And stress is a killer. Stress is a killer. Mostly when you lack your time management skill, you become stressed. Mostly when you are in a negative environment, you become stressed. When you are not focused, you become stressed. You didn't do things that you expected to do at the right time, you become stressed. You are taking a capacity greater than your memory, you become stressed. You are taking a problem that is above you, you become stressed. And one thing you need to understand, life and health is a free gift. You don't need to stress it out. You don't need to burn it out. That is why you have to plan. Because what you sow today is what you will reap tomorrow. What you invest your time on today is what you will reap tomorrow. The question is, what are you sowing today? Have you sowed today? Neither for you to reap tomorrow. Or are you believing in a miracle that you don't sow, you will reap? Our life is like a seed. And inside a seed, there's a plant. Inside a plant, there's a tree. If you didn't plant your seed at the right soil, you will not fulfill the purpose of that seed. For example, I'm a seed. I plant my seed at the soil and I watered the seed. What will happen? I will grow very well. But if I'm a seed, I plant my seed in a flower pot, I will grow as a plant, but I won't grow, I won't fulfill my purpose as a real tree because the pot cannot hold my stem on my root the way I'm expected to be. That is to say, the environment we are matters a lot. Where we put our seed matters a lot. So that's why we have to rethink. We have to use our brain and rethink at this time. We must use our brain and rethink and plant our life seed. The purpose that God has given to us. The reason why God has given us our brain. We must use it wisely to think. And don't be stressed about anything. Use your brain wisely. Because you are created unique. You are born with a perfect brain. You are born with a brain that is open to learn and gain new skills, that is able to think positively to achieve anything. So you have to correct your mindset. You have to correct how you think so that you should be able to break the barriers and limitation of your life. However, I'm happy this must have made a difference in your life, that you understand now. You can try to sum it up, that your brain is a free gift, that what you store in is what you get, that it's better to use your brain for the purpose that God have given it for you, that you have to think right and stop troubling God. God will not come and pay your rent. God will not go to shop and buy you clothes. God will not come to your kitchen and cook for you. You have to use your brain. Enough, and it's enough troubling God for everything. Use your brain. Think right. Store information in your brain that will help you. Watch things or read book or learn skills. Do things that will empower you. Do things that will make you a better person for tomorrow. It's not too late to be better. Even though you are not educated, you can go into business. Even though you are not into business, you can gain a skill. Even though you don't want to go to a skill, discover your own gifted talents that God has given to you and use it as resources to better your life. I think this video will be of help to you. Thank you for watching, and subscribe and share with your friends. Bless you.